Hi, I'm Jarek Larivee. I'm an engineering student at VTC, and I'm going to tell you about my proposed idea for a reconstruction of Vermont Tech soccer field. So to start off, the agenda, I'm going to explain the differences between grass surface field, which is the current field surface, and my solution to that, a better field, which would be a turf surface field. The current grass surface on the soccer field right now doesn't get proper maintenance, doesn't have correct water drainage, and this leads to that it can be hazardous to users. And my solution, like I said, a turf surface field. I'm going to go over the materials, the budget, and a short conclusion on that. So to start off, the current field does not get proper maintenance at all, in my opinion. It should be mowed to reasonable height before every game, which it doesn't. That allows for better control over the ball while you're trying to play. The lines should be spray painted in before every game so you can tell where the out of bounds areas are and all that good stuff. And just overall maintenance of the field in general just doesn't get what it should. And this could be due to lack of available people to do that. I'm not sure. But here's a quote from the NCAA rules and regulations. A field is no greater than a 2% slope at the declining edges of the touch lines, provided that the outer lines of demarcation do not abut with hazardous curbing or boundary materials, is considered preferable. And preferable means that it should have like you said, a certain slope to the field, which the one right now does not have any slope whatsoever. This leads to proper water drainage. With a correct slope that can allow for water to run off, like I said, which the field right now does not have at all. So proper water drainage is one of the most important aspects in producing a quality field for players to play on. So like I said, water drainage allows for puddling and flooding and a lot of mud on the field. This isn't obviously good playing conditions whatsoever, and so that's another thing that can be solved by this idea. And so last, flooding and all this not enough maintenance leads to that it can be hazardous to us users, the players and the officials. So lack of proper maintenance and incorrect water drainage. This creates a dangerous and hazardous field for players and officials, and it can cause unexpected slips, leading to unexpected injuries, and no one needs that. So, the solution, a turf field. Better quality surface, which leads to improvement on gameplay, which allows for better ball control for the players. And just in general, it's much more appealing than a flooded, muddy soccer field. So the surface is made up of plastic grass, basically. The top layer is just a thin layer of plastic grass, and then under here there's layers, a few layers of different size rubber particles. Underneath that is a small layer of sand, and so on, all the other layers underneath that. And here's a diagram of pretty much all the surface for all the layers. So you have the grass, or the plastic grass top with the rubber underneath, and then you have compacted, or you have your adhesive layer underneath that, and then you have compacted stone and sand, which can then leads down to the pumping system. And the sand and stone allows for the water to infiltrate, which can then be pumped out into wherever we decide to pump it out to. So, short budget, basically the base preparation, the landfill or land cut, whatever needs to be put down for soil and gravel for a correct slope for the field. We're looking at about $320,000. And materials, as far as the adhesives and the rubber and the plastic grass, based on 80,000 square feet, which is about 120 yards by 75 yards at $475 per square foot. Ranges at about 380,000. So we're looking at a total of around 700,000 for an average college-sized soccer field. So, in conclusion, like I said, it will improve the quality of gameplay because it's a lot easier to play on, and you can just control the ball a lot easier on a well-maintained field that doesn't have flooding and puddles in it. So, it's going to have better water drainage, better quality surface, and it's going to be much more appealing because it won't have to be maintained all the time by staff like the current field does. And by this, part of my idea was that hopefully it'll increase student enrollment here at the college, because that's what a lot of kids like to go to college for, is to play sports. So hopefully by improving the sports facilities here at VTC, that will allow for more enrollment per year. And that is it. Thank you.